if you had to today, if we each had $100 and you bought gold and I bought Bitcoin with it, in 5 years on the US dollar conversion rate, which one do you think would be higher in 5 years?
Well, I mean, my guess would be gold, but I mean,
I'll bet you $1 million right now.
I know that all you have to do is bet me.
$1 million right now.
Look, you don't have to bet me. You're already betting. You have all your money in Bitcoin.
No.
I have no money in Bitcoin. So
No, I'll bet you $1 million cold cash. I'll pay you in gold if you want. 5 years time.
I don't want to bet you where it's going to be. Maybe Bitcoin will be higher. So I just don't.
So you're saying there's a chance?
I don't think it will, but it might be. But meanwhile, I don't see any reason because I'm not making bets with everybody. So many people want to bet me on Bitcoin and
what odds would you give it? What odds would you give it?
That Bitcoin will be higher than gold?
Yeah. In 5 years' time.
I don't know. I'm not an odds maker. I mean, it's certainly possible that it could be higher. I mean, could the bubble go on for another 5 years?
I'll bet you $100,000. I'll give you 10 to 1.
Yes, that's pretty good odds.
That's good odds.
I'll think about it.
You think about it.
Yeah.
Come back to me.
But we have to find some way to make sure that you pay me. You might be broke. When Bitcoin crashes, I don't know that you'll actually have any ability to pay me. If I actually had that bet and I knew you were going to pay me, then I can actually buy Bitcoin because I have like a free put on it. Because if it goes down,
you
you
would
have
buy
to pay
Bitcoin.
me. Right, because
so you see value in buying Bitcoin.
Only because you gave me 10 to 1 odds that it was going to against it going up. But that allows me to create a situation where I can't lose, except your creditworthiness is my risk. Why isn't it at 100,000? How many people have come on? I see on television all the time. They still have $100,000 price targets for the end of the year. Even today, there's less than a month to go.
Peter, hold on.
Did you say gold was going to 5,000?
It will. I never made a hat out of it, though.
Yeah, that's because you're not as entrepreneurial as we are.
Entrepreneurial. But you got people saying it's going to be at 100,000. Now, are you guys still thinking it's going to be 100,000 this year? Is that still your forecast?
I don't.
I finally. All right. I still hear. I still see people come on CNBC picking this year 100,000.
I think on a probability basis that there's still a chance. Doesn't mean that it's guaranteed to happen, but I think that there's still a very good chance.
There's always a chance. You're going to bet me on 100,000. By the way, you don't think it's going to go?
No, I don't think it is.
You give me 100 to 1 odds on 100 grand by the end of the year.
Look, yeah, you may have a 1% chance.
No, would you give me 100 to 1 odds on 100 grand by the end of the year?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because there might be a 1 in 100 shot that it could happen.
Would you give me 5 to 1 odds on 100 grand by the end of the year?
I mean, so what are you betting?
Run some numbers.
I doubt it's going to be.